Our spot for the night. We've got a few more people next to us, not many though, campervan and then just a couple sat in the car viewing. And we get to watch the sunset. Beautiful!
So on Friday we went to see our new studio and I am so excited. I feel like this is the perfect middle ground. If you hadn't seen my last vlog, I was basically talking about how I didn't feel happy in this dark, didn't you? Look how dark it is in this dark studio, and the price we were paying for the square footage we have just wasn't really worth it for us. Like, we're not utilising the area. Also, a really good thing is the studio is right next to the kitchen, so this little kitchen space that I spent time trying to make look pretty the other week, we won't need, because we literally, our door is there now, the kitchen, the communal kitchen is there, so that's super handy because that'll save like a bulk of space. And that studio is just so much brighter. It's a much more happy medium. It's half the price of what we're paying now. It's only about £180 more a month than what we were paying in our old studios, our tiny studios. So it just makes me feel a lot better, and I feel like we really looked out with this, because as you've seen in the last studio, we started looking at other studio spaces and there wasn't really anything suitable for us really. We love it here because of the manned reception and everything, but unfortunately this building is completely full to capacity, and when we moved in it was only about 25% capacity, so we had the choice of so many different rooms, and we kind of really panicked because we didn't really want to move out of here. But luckily one of my friends, Nikki, she owns Bear and Roo, which is a room you just seen on that footage. She's moving out, and the receptionist contacted me and said there might be a room available, and it is the perfect size. And also she's had all these shelves built, this shipping area and everything, because she has an online commerce store, so we're actually purchasing those shelves you've seen off her. So it's going to be great. I can't wait to organise all the shelves and get everything on the racks. But she's not moving out till the middle of April, so we've got a month or 3 weeks to go until we move out. I think slowly but surely we'll start boxing up things just to make the move a bit easier, things like files and things that we're not using, and then do the products last. So I'm super excited. I can't believe it, because I was in my old studio for ages, and then I moved into that small second studio and we had 2 rooms and it worked really well, and then we moved into one up at the top here, so we're back on the 3rd floor where our room was here, if you haven't seen, but that was a little too small. Then we moved into here, this was a little too big, and now this room that we've just seen is the perfect size. We still have a sea view from the side window, but there's also an internal window that lets a lot of light in, quite a lot of windows that let a lot of light in from the other side as well. So we've got a small window on one side which we can open right up and get some fresh air, fresh sea air in, and then there's also other windows at the side, so it's a nice bright airy rectangular space which is half the price. I feel like we'll be able to fit in comfortably. It's got loads of shelves and racking, so we don't have to do much work. It just feels like so lucky. Like I just feel really, really lucky for that opportunity, and it's taken a lot of mental stress off because it's going to free up some resources. So super excited about that. So fingers crossed the move should go okay, and we'll have a moving vlog for you soon, which means I'm probably going to have to film a studio tour of this because I was waiting until this was finished, but I'll probably do a studio tour of this so we can see it and remember and look back on what it looked like. About the Katnipp cottage, I'm not sure what's going to happen with that yet. I don't know if I'm going to build a room or not. I might put it into storage because there is a space to put it in to the room, so I have a private room to work in, but we're not sure yet. I feel like I want to get moved in first, see how I feel. Also, thank you so much for all the comments on the last video. A lot of you guys suggested moving back home because I talked about planning for children eventually in the future, and the unfortunate thing is we actually did have the idea of moving back home, and we have a single garage and we were going to extend our garage into a double garage and make that into a studio. Unfortunately, we are in a 5-year mortgage and our mortgage is strictly residential and will not allow us to run our business from home, and I didn't want to risk anything like putting our mortgage at risk for the sake of moving the business back home. So although it was a great idea to move back home, we also don't have the space in the garden to build a studio or anything like that. It's quite a small garden, but we were going to extend that garage space, but unfortunately that is not an option for us at the moment. However, me and Dean do have dreams of owning a bit of land because you guys know me, I love the countryside, I love like being out, I love camping. I've actually went on a weekend camping trip this weekend in Peggy for the first time. That'll be on my personal channel if you want to watch that vlog. I always have this dream of having, I obviously want a cafe and a shop, but imagine like a country house with a cafe shop attached to it and then a little campsite, and it has like all the Katnipp characters and you do like a bumblebutt trail, I don't know, and you're out in nature. That would be my ultimate dream. Anyway, today is social media editing day, so I'm going to get to editing some social media content, and then I think we might go out on the beach and get some sun in for our dinner. I suppose we could use this, if I didn't have the Katnipp cottage, use this to warm up under my desk while all the lads are doing stuff, but I don't know, kind of sad. Now let's get to work. Got this coffee cooler protein shake because I need to get more protein in, and Dean bought this. It's like cappuccino flavoured or something. Today's been a total procrastination day. I've just booked a random holiday to Spain. I don't know why I've done that. It is now 3 o'clock and I haven't really got anything done. I've scheduled the next month of stuff because we've got a lot on. I've got a birthday trip to Parma coming up, and then we're going back to Lithuania because Dean is actually going to get the same surgery as me. I've got a hen do, so I've planned my whole month out, but the stuff that I wanted to get done I can't do because I've left my iPad at home and it's got all the stuff on it, so I might have to go home and do some work from home. But first of all, I think I'm going to answer emails and stuff. I just wanted to share that because sometimes people think I'm just go and I'm productive every single day, and although I've been using the Pomodoro method, sometimes like this Monday it's been pretty much a write-off. So, but the day is young. I suppose I could do work at home. Let's see how it goes. Before we get any further into the studio vlog, I wanted to say a huge thank you to long-term supporters of this channel, Skillshare, for sponsoring this video. For those of you who don't know, Skillshare is an amazing online learning community filled to the brim with online classes. I actually discovered Skillshare for the first time, I think it was with Lee Alexon, and she mentions Skillshare, and I think I actually used one of her codes to try it out, and I've stuck around ever since. I absolutely love it. The thing I love about Skillshare is they have so many different varieties of classes, and they always seem to recommend me the most perfect classes. Not only do they have classes on business, creativity, productivity, side hustles, art, illustration, but they also have classes on self-care, and also something recently I've been really interested in, and that's philosophy as well. One class that I've recently discovered is this How to Be Happier, a Stoicism masterclass. I love exploring and listening to podcasts and classes about different philosophies, and I also think it really breeds into my own lifestyle, and also then in effect goes into my business as well. If you would like to try out Skillshare for yourself, the first 1,000 people to use the link or my code Katnipp will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. So thank you so much, Skillshare, for being long-term partners and sponsoring this video. Now let's get back into the studio vlog. Good morning, guys. I've got my breakfast this morning. It's a runny Weetabix. So I'm just eating that. I was eating breakfast at home, but because of the surgery I had, it takes me like half an hour to eat something, and then I have to wait half an hour to have a drink. So I was getting up, having a drink, waiting a bit, then eating my breakfast. It was taking me like an hour and 15 minutes, which I don't have. So I've decided to have breakfast in the studios. I have tried doing protein shakes for breakfast, but at the moment everything's knocking me sick. I'm excited to get the new studio because, like I mentioned, I think I mentioned earlier, but the new studio is right next to the kitchen. I don't know what it is, but walking all the way around to the kitchen's a bit of a chore, whereas I'll just be able to open the door and there's the kitchen. It's going to be super handy, and it's got a full-size fridge and everything. Last night I managed to tick off quite a lot on my list. I don't think you'll be able to see that, but I did manage to tick some things off. I got in my PJs and I got some more work done. Patreon time lapse is what I was doing last night. I'm going to finally send off for those stickers. I know I said that I'd send them off last week, but I finished all the files. I just have to complete them on Illustrator. I have to finish the cut files, which I then send to my sticker manufacturer, and I also want to make some new die cuts. So that is the challenge for today. So it's another kind of desk day. I don't know what you like to see on these studio vlogs, and I know sometimes the weeks are a bit boring. So let me know if you still like to see this behind the scenes. And I need to have a whole day of like editing like all the social media, because I've now caught up to all my editing that I did before, because I schedule my social media usually, and it's all run out. So now I'm posting daily again, so I need to sit down. I'm probably going to use Thursday or Friday as the day, and I need to sit down and like spend a whole day doing it. But it's 10:43 and I've just got in the studio because, like I say, I was trying to have breakfast at home and I just gave up and got ready. So breakfast is in the studio on the morning. That could be my new routine. So that's what I'm going to get to work on today. Definitely let me know what you like to see in these small business diary / studio vlogs. Do you like to just see the normal actual reality of running a business, because it's not always creating cute stuff? Oftentimes it's a lot of admin and stuff. But yeah, let me know in the comments.
post Bumble, but it's been another unproductive day. I'm just so tired all the time. I want to get my energy back, but just gotta take it slow. I literally sleep with Bumble every night. He's so cute.
I've literally got no energy. I'm trying to cut back on the caffeine because it's not too great for like stomach acid and stuff. This is the first coffee I've had since I went to Craig's and got a nice coffee. Wish me luck, I hope it tastes alright. Why does protein always go frothy? Yesterday was a complete write-off. I think this last 2 weeks has been a write-off. I know I'm meant to be off for 1 more week due to surgery, so I'm giving myself some grace. It's just that I really want to get those spring stickers out. I did them before I even went away for surgery and I didn't complete them. And I said to myself, it's okay, you don't have to bring out new products. But now that they're just sat there, I'm like, I want to get them out as soon as possible. So yeah, I'm going to head back into the studio and do that, and I'm also going to edit the studio vlog. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry it's a little all over at the minute. Very soon some moving studio vlogs will be coming up, so watch this space because I always love it and I can't wait to organise all those shelves. It's going to be so exciting. But for now, I'll see you in the next one. Alright then, thanks so much for watching. I love you. Goodbye.